Welcome back to Radio Respawn, all you motherfuckers, my little chickadees. Tuck yourselves into bed. That sweet aroma floating through your bedroom window, that ain't jasmine. No, could that be the perfume of Ladies' Night on Radio Respawn? No, that's Wolfman Jack's pheromones, because I am a ladies' man. Every woman should have restraining organs, because I'll chase them down.
I'm sorry about my alternate ego, you guys. Before we even start this episode, I'm really sorry in advance. Every time I put on the sunglasses, he's going to go crazy. So it's not me. It's just Wolfman Jack. Ladies' night on our AM show. This is not a video show. There are no cameras. This is AM radio. Go ahead, introduce yourselves to the audience.
So I'm Esmeralda. I'm a network. I'm not looking at the camera. That doesn't exist. I'm a network affiliate rep. So
Don't look at all the radio equipment over there.
not at all.
Okay.
There's nothing there. This is just a dark room with nothing in it. So yeah, Esmeralda. Call me Esme. People come to me with problems, partnerships, and yeah.
All right. Machinima's Esme.
Yes.
All right.
I am Ayaz Cupquake, partner with Machinima Realm. Welcome to Ladies Machinima.
Yeah. Nice.
This is my radio voice.
That's your radio voice?
I like your radio voice.
It's too sexy. It's too sexy.
We should have done Ladies' Night a long time ago. All you radio operators over there.
This is your fault.
That's true.
Because I remember on Inbox, someone asked, why is there no girls on Respawn? And you're like, fuck all the girls. And
That's right.
oh,
now
wait,
we're-
what are we doing here?
They cloud and confuse our minds. And it's not fair. Down here, what do we got?
I'm Rachel. I am the Senior Events and Project Manager here at Machinima on our marketing team.
No stranger to radio, I hear.
No stranger to radio. I was actually on radio for 5 years back in
Is that why you're doing one ear off?
Yeah.
Is that like the pro style?
I mean,
Yeah?
We do.
it's pretty,
We're
it's
copying
pretty
her.
official over here. So thanks for
All right.
having me.
All right, so before we get started, you guys, a little bit of business. We've got a Nexus tournament coming up here. $10,000 cash prize, divided it up. $7K for the winners, is that right?
I think so.
Holy
All
shit.
of the money.
Headsets, keyboards, and the final rounds are here in Game HQ.
Where we
Get
live
outta
stream
here.
from.
Click the
Fantastic.
button for more intel. All you guys that can't see me, but you're listening. All right, let's get on with the show right now, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, well, I don't know if you guys have seen any episodes of Radio Respawn, but it's really complicated, so you're going to have to just listen up real close. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about stuff, and then we're done. So
girls are an expert at
with you guys?
talking about stuff. So
Longest episode of Radio Respawn ever.
Oh, God. Well, and nothing says ladies about our lineup here today, but we're talking about Total Recall. Screams
Women.
rom-com, yeah, date night. NASA's Mars landing. I know girls love
space.
We love
astronomy.
science.
Then we'll take a quick break for a word from our sponsor. Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Chik-fil-A who hating on the gays. Yet another thing that has nothing to do with ladies at all. Unless it's lesbian, then we could talk about that's the lady angle.
Yeah.
Right? The
That's
lesbians
definitely
are
something you
effective.
want to talk about.
And then finally we'll talk about what we're planning on watching. So let's do that. Let's start with Total Recall right now. Anybody see it?
Nope.
Sweet.
I watched
talk.
the trailer this morning, and Kate kept, to be honest, Kate Beckinsale looks like a pretty big badass.
She is so, oh my God.
Kate Beckinsale
She is so hot.
and Jessica Biel.
Makes
Yes,
me
and
sweat.
Jessica Biel.
Am I
I
the
did
only
see the
one
trailer.
focusing on
Is
Colin
Jessica Biel's
Farrell?
face sort of messed up to you guys, or is that just me?
I like Jessica Biel.
Looks
Pretty.
like, yeah?
really? Really? But have
No
you
one
seen her
can
body?
see your face right now.
Have you seen her body, though?
She always looks like she has to
No.
poop.
Thank you. Yeah, there's something weird going on there.
Sorry, Jessica Biel.
Girls poop? Yeah.
Jessica
Now we're
Biel
getting to the
does.
bottom of this. Okay, so no one saw Total Recall. I saw it. Let me just say that I was. Have you guys? Tell me you've seen the old one
Yes.
at some point. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I was really young. I only remember like 2 parts.
Yeah.
3 boob lady. You played with 3
Yep.
boobs.
Classic.
And then the bulgy eyes in Living on Mars.
Yeah.
That's all I
I
remember.
remember like the weird like one-armed dude coming out of the guy's stomach.
I'm
It was
gonna
creepy.
let's try a real quick experiment. Between the three of you, starting with Esme, tell me the synopsis of Total Recall.
Okay, Wikipedia.
Just take it away, and then you guys can pipe in as it goes. I'm interested to see what you guys, the original.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to say the guy's name.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, Arnold, what's his face? Wait, Douglas Quaid. There you go. Okay, he is bored with his life, even though it's pretty perfect with his perfect wife. And then he goes to recall to get implanted like this awesome spy life, and then some shit goes wrong, and then people are after him. Like,
And he doesn't know who he is. He lost his identity.
Okay.
And there's the 3-booped lady.
And then the credits roll? Oh, boy. All right. No, that's actually pretty good. You clearly read the notes.
I clearly
read the
read
notes.
Wikipedia before coming.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's Arnold Schwarzenegger in the old one. This is Colin Farrell. And you're right. And the whole sort of original idea is that it's sort of a mind fuck. And it's the idea that is a memory, is a false memory as real as a memory that you actually have? Like, what's the difference?
He
Just
has
kind
so
of
many different personalities. It's like with Quaid, and then he's a
Hauser.
Hauser, yeah.
Yeah.
Hauser.
I don't know. What do you guys think? If you had a memory injected into your head, this is something we see in movies a lot, like Blade Runner, where maybe Deckard is a replicant, maybe not. I don't know. I think it's sort of Matrix-y. Is there any difference?
I mean, I'm also thinking BioShock, where like his real memories are not.
No, I
real.
haven't finished.
Oh, sorry.
No, I haven't finished the book.
Well, I didn't ruin it. I didn't ruin it.
Would you kindly
hate you.
finish BioShock, Cupquake?
Would you kindly?
What?
She doesn't get that part because
I haven't got that far yet.
Okay. All right.
I'm having flashbacks right now.
Okay. Oh.
That's all I've got.
All right. Well, anyway, that's Total Recall. I was underwhelmed. I'm a fan of the old one, so I've been talking smack about it all morning. But did you guys see Magic Mike? I bet you did. You did. You totally did. Did you like Magic Mike?
It was a night out with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
And we took wine into the theater.
Okay.
And we clinked glasses.
Wait, you took. Sorry, your radio voice is a little low.
we took some wine because we're classy.
You smuggled wine into the theater for Magic Mike?
It was actually in your wife's purse.
Mrs. Sark was in it? Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all. Not at all. How was it? I didn't see it yet. I
There
kinda
was
wanna see
no
it.
plot, but that's not what we went for.
No, you went for the abdominals,
It
right?
was pecs.
Yeah. I counted 38 abs. Oh, and the pecs. I counted 38 individual abs on the poster that I saw.
Oh, I was about to say you went to the movie by yourself.
No, there
too,
was
what?
4 8. I forget where I was at, but there was 4 8-packs, and then one dude had a 6-pack, and it looked like he hadn't been working as hard. And I'm like, oh man, you should like suck that in a little bit. Okay, well let's move on then. Let's move on to something that I know girls love. NASA's Mars landing, the Curiosity rover on Mars.
Oh my God, that's so
Man,
hot. Yes.
I know. I'm not hitting on you when I'm talking about this. This is just facts. All
When you
right.
talk science to girls, it's just.
Yeah. So here's the situation. There's been this 8-year-long mission to land a new. We had 2 rovers on Mars. One of them's down. One's still up. But we landed like the serious business rover, like the big dog, Curiosity. Right? It went down Monday. Yeah.
Today's-
Monday, Sunday night.
Yeah.
Anyway, and they tried there's all this fancy new, it's a bigger rover, so they had to do fancy things, and they live streamed it. I don't know if you guys got eyes on the stream for a second. I only saw it for a second because I was out watching Total Recall, actually, which is weird. Is that a coincidence, radio listeners that can't see me looking at you right now? Is that a coincidence that Total Recall came out the weekend we landed on Mars, right? But there is no Mars on the new Total Recall. I'm just saying, there's some conspiracy shit buried in there somewhere, and I
Then how
can't.
did the plot forward if there's no Mars? The whole point was.
That's a great question,
oxygen
Esme.
on-
And you know what? I've got a great answer for you.
Watch the movie.
In the future, biological war has ravaged the surface of the Earth, and only those in Britain and Australia survived. So we did the only logical thing, and that's dig a tunnel through the center of the Earth so we could commute on a giant elevator. We wouldn't fly, right?
No, of course not.
Or just wear like gas masks. We're gonna dig a tunnel through the
Yeah.
fuck you. I'm sorry. Fuck, so stupid. Yeah, Mars landing, Curiosity rover. No science.
Why does Mars always get all the love? Like, what about the other planets? Like, why aren't
Uranus.
we
They're too
investigating
far.
Uranus?
Oh,
Oh, why'd you have to go there?
yep. There. That's how it starts. That's how we end the show early. Well, because it's far away.
Yeah, Mars is closer, right?
I was reading that Mars is like twice as far away from the sun as the Earth is, so I feel like it's farther out. Perhaps, maybe it's closer. I don't know.
I don't know that.
No, Mars is farther. I think here's why we're into it. We hope to find microbes. I think so. We landed near the equator where it's hot, and that would be the first. That's aliens,
Sign of
technically.
life?
If it's alive, it's an alien.
Have you seen
sort of,
on
right?
Twitter
It's a Martian.
like all these like images people photoshopped of the first Mars pictures? It's just like alien in it, or just like random little people walking around. I started to believe it for a second because I'm a moron.
Some of the shops were really good.
No, I think
I'm hoping for alien. For
no,
some
I think
reason.
there has to be
Yeah,
aliens somewhere.
generally speaking, out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so too.
We can't
For
be
There
the
may
only
be
ones.
water too. I mean, Mars has like ice caps, water ice caps. It's just it gets so cold. So they're hoping to find, like, it looks like water once was there. They're hoping to,
What if the aliens
find
are like
some-
microscopic and we're stepping on them with like sending rovers and stuff? So we're killing what we're trying to find,
What if they're invisible?
That could be.
or that too.
Oh my god!
Not able to be
Here, this
seen
is-
by
this
our
is a-
robot eyes.
This is not on our list here,
What if
but
what if they dug themselves into the center of the planet? We just can't see them.
They know we're
They
coming.
watch Total
is this
Recall.
a callback to the Total Recall? Why are you rubbing salt in that wound? Yeah, so here, check this out. This isn't on here, but I heard that there's already a list of people willing to
Live on Mars.
willing to take a one-way trip to Mars.
What?
They
Like a
should
suicide
go
trip.
and leave me all their money if they have the money.
Are these like rich people?
No, this is like, well, it's a combination. There's an internet list made up of like losers that are like, oh, fucking fly to Mars City. My mom hates me. And then there's like legit. Obviously, we're not going to strap like a fat wow loser in there. Like, maybe we should.
I would vote for that though.
But there's also like a list of
Some
scientists that have volunteered, because we don't have a way right now to get them back off the planet.
Yeah, so what would they do when they get there? Just have suits that have limited oxygen forever?
No, they'd die.
Yeah.
they
You may
just-
not even survive the trip because there's radiation in space that you're exposed to.
Sounds
I don't know, man.
fun.
It's
It's amazing.
could
Earth
be
has a lot
sloppy.
of smart people.
So anyway,
Aliens
let's
definitely
go back to aliens out there. You think there's aliens? There's life somewhere.
I do.
Yeah.
I think so too. I started recently rewatching the X-Files from the beginning, so I'm completely sucked into all of that now. The truth is out there, guys.
Have you heard about the owl thing? The owls?
What?
Because
What?
you know how owls are like, they're at night and
Yep.
They sound. That sounds so stupid. I sound like an airhead.
You know,
Speak
the
intelligently.
owls, they like the nighttime, you know. You need a phone cord to twirl while you talk. Maybe like a bubble gum.
No, they were saying that the aliens are the owls or something because they see.
Oh, when
everything at
people are
night.
like, they see what they want to see because at night, like, their bulging eyes and the light behind an
I
owl
don't know. I
makes
heard
it
something
seem
about
like
owls.
an
I was just
alien.
trying to run with it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know what she's talking about. That's the funny
I
thing.
mean, I've heard that aliens are owls, but I love owls.
This is the A-class
That could be one
material
of the
when you
best
have
quotes
women.
on this show ever. Owls or aliens? I don't think.
Everyone in the comment section, please help me. Please
Oh,
tell me you've heard
wow.
about the
That
owls.
is the craziest
Please.
conspiracy I've ever heard. The
not a
owls are
conspiracy.
aliens, man. The owls are aliens. All right, so I think we got to wrap up here. Any of you guys like wrestle with
We wrestle.
the
yeah.
alien? The aliens are out there. Life is out there versus Christianity. Any of you guys had to justify that with yourselves, or
What do you mean?
No?
Like,
No.
if you're a Christian, if you believe in aliens?
right?
I'm Christian and I believe in
Yeah?
aliens. I do.
Okay, so there you go.
But that's because I just don't follow much doctrine.
I never heard of that.
I'm a crazy person, so
But you're
I believe
Christian.
anything.
You're not agnostic. You're
Yeah, no, I'm Christian.
Okay, all
like
right.
specifically Baptist, but I don't know. Like I do believe, like I believe in dinosaurs and shit too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
That's
can't
good.
justify what I believe in.
because
Though.
we found their bones.
I'm Christian too, so and I have different beliefs too, like
Yeah, like I don't.
evolution and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm
like
that
I-
too, but
You guys are crazy.
I'm,
Well,
I
we
don't know
believe in
what I am.
owls being aliens, so
This could be a show all on its own.
owls are the aliens, man. Jesus is real. Have you seen Jesus? He's in my lamp at night. He's my nightlight.
All right, so far so good, you guys. We're gonna take a real quick break for a message from our sponsors.
Me and the ladies here are gonna get up to no good on the break. Don't you go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. We'll see you back.
Owls are aliens?
Oh
Is
my
that?
God. I must sounded like such an idiot. Dude,
I gotta look
have you
this
guys
up.
not
Is
heard of
this,
the owls?
Wait, is this like the Mia Jovovich movie?
Yeah,
Is
the
that
Fourth Kind movie. There's, when people think they see aliens, they actually
Hold on, I have it
realize
coming up
seeing owls.
Yes,
I sound
yes.
retarded
I saw
now.
the Fourth Kind. Okay, so they're trying to describe the aliens, but they've injected their brain with like illusions, right? So they're like, it just looks. It looks
like an
owl
owl.
visited me. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
What
I
was
remember.
that?
Okay.
It's like someone who's under hypnosis. It looks like the owls visited me. Have
Holy
you ever been
rednecks.
hypnotized?
No.
I've never been hypnotized.
No.
I don't think it would work. I refuse to believe it.
No, I don't think so either.
Now you
Yeah.
have to be hypnotized.
I really want to. We should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Producers, let's hypnotize me. Mondo, yeah? How much longer do we have?
We got about 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
By the way, I like how you
hypnotized.
get really red when you do your outros and intros.
Yeah, it's a lack of oxygen. It's sort of like being on the surface of Mars until recall.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes are bulging.
Don't do it.
Oh God, I just
That
got
looks like a
lightheaded.
tomato.
I might
Oh my
black out.
God.
What? We're back at 10?
9,
This is horrible.
8,
All right.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Phone out here.
And we're back. The owls are aliens, people, believe it or not. Every time you see one of those little hoot hoots, you know it's a bloop bloop from outer space.
So it's kind of quick. Wow. It's going to be a recurring theme for this whole episode, I think. The owls are the aliens, man. Okay, so speaking of aliens, have you heard about gay marriage versus Chick-fil-A?
Thought you were just going to cut
Legendary
it there. Have you
segues.
heard
That's
about
it.
gay marriage?
Yeah, so the owner, the president, the king, is he the king? The king of Chick-fil-A. 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 More like Dick-fil-A.
Oh,
Am I
God.
right? Batu! I was sweaty. He goes, I think we're inviting God's judgment on our nation when we shake our fist at him and say we know better than you as to what constitutes a marriage. And that's probably how I said it. We know better than you as to what constitutes a marriage. I pray God's mercy on a generation that has such prideful, arrogant attitude to think that we have the audacity to define what marriage is about. So here's the thing. There's several tiers of this fight. Now mayors of sort of gay-friendly cities are prohibiting Chick-fil-A from opening. And now there's this whole, is that wrong? Maybe? I don't know. Is that like violating rights? I don't know. Rachel, you look
Well,
like you got something on your mind.
Yeah, I
there.
feel like there's probably a lot of businesses that are biased either way, and I think it's kind of unfair to single out Chick-fil-A, although I don't agree with what they're doing and some of the statements. I think it's kind of unfair to single out Chick-fil-A specifically without singling out all of the other bigoted industries and businesses in a city. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that they're just getting the negative spotlight because they've been a little bit more public about it.
By the way, you guys got my joke, right? Dick fill A. It's like,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
dick fills the A.
Pretty hard to miss.
Okay. Yeah, so you're making a lot of great
That was
points,
way more in
Rachel.
depth than I thought it was. Thank you for that explanation, actually, and the corresponding visual that's now
my
tattooed
fist?
in my head.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So Jim Henson's like, fuck you guys. We're not working with you anymore. Everyone sounds like a gay Cartman
Yeah,
to me.
apparently.
Involved in this. Everyone's gay Cartman.
You should do a gay Kermit the Frog.
Go.
Do it.
So it says that everybody's gay, and I don't like it one bit.
That was awful.
Everybody's homosexual. All right. You know what? All the gays look like to me? Cupquake? My mind has a. By the way, you guys, wait. Are you pro gay marriage? Let's just get right down to it.
All right, just put her business out there. Yes,
Yeah.
pro gay marriage.
Yeah. And you're Christian.
Yes.
Me too.
What the heck? Freak. I can't swear around the Christians. It'll offend.
You can fucking swear.
Oh,
Oh, what?
swear.
Man, I want to meet your Jesus. I want to meet your Jesus so bad.
Your
Your
all
Jesus
the
is so
Jesus
much
is
cooler
awesome.
than mine.
My Jesus accepts all.
All right, well, we don't have Chick-fil-A in Cali, really, do we? Is there any?
There's one in
down the
Hollywood.
street.
Yeah. I was actually watching KTLA, which is our local news programming, like when they had the big kiss-in, because they had like a gay kiss-in where they asked like a bunch of gay people, I guess, to like come in as part of a
I did
protest
hear
and
about
like,
this, yeah.
you know, make
What?
out with each other in the Chick-fil-A, which
Okay,
I thought
did
was
they
hilarious.
Really make out?
I don't know. I just thought that that's what they were supposed to do.
Because like if straight people made out there, don't you think they would tell them it's
That's
unacceptable?
inappropriate or
Yeah.
whatever? I don't know.
Maybe it was just like pet kissing. I think my brain, I just take it to making out for some reason. But I feel like if you're really trying to make a statement, like, isn't going to do much. You
Yeah.
have to like
Have sex
grab
and
some
Chick-fil-A
ass
is
and
what you're
like,
saying.
yeah.
Totally
make
have
it
You have
sex
to
with
really
Chick-fil-A.
go in and out.
Jesus.
Another gay restaurant.
In-N-Out?
Why isn't In-N-Out getting any?
In-N-out, are they?
Well, I don't know. That
You're
seems
just
gay.
assuming now.
I guess
Their
In-N-Out.
religion.
In-N-Out
Their
could be a
religion.
hetero series of movements as well, right?
Aren't they Christian? They have John 3:16.
I think their burgers are too good for people
No.
to care.
No one
do have-
protests them
In-N-Out
because
does
they're
have
really
scriptures
good.
on their cups.
They do, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
The name of the restaurant's still In-N-Out.
and
I'm
nobody
sorry. That
cares.
is pornographic. So stick that in your cup, you porno lovers. Yeah. Okay. So no one really cares then. We're all like pro get married if you want, but they might be taken a little far
think
against
so.
Chick-fil-A is the general idea. Yeah.
think so.
We can
I
all
think
agree.
it was
Yeah.
taken a little far when, like, you know, everyone's like, we're gonna buy Chick-fil-A on this day just to show our support. I mean, like, wow.
Yeah, there's that. There is the 600,000 deep, like, anti-gay Chick-fil-A fans. This is such a stupid movement. It's a fucking chicken restaurant.
I
It's all
remember
for
seeing,
publicity.
I remember seeing on Facebook someone putting like the old image of people like, you know, like, oh, like anti-segregate. I mean, you know, anti-black people and everything,
Yeah.
and then like
Oh,
a
I know.
picture of now, and it's like, this is how ignorant you're gonna look in the future to other people. I'm just like, not really. I don't think we'll remember this in the future.
I remember seeing a picture on Facebook, and this was kind of a thing a month ago before Chick-fil-A, and I think it was during like Gay Pride weekend or whatever, and Oreo had this like
remember that.
Oh, yeah.
rainbow stuffed Oreo, and people were like pissed.
They were
like,
mad at
you cannot
Oreo.
stuff the Oreo with a rainbow. Like, we are not happy. We are not eating Oreos. And I was like,
And I bet
And that only
bought
lasted
10
for
bags of Oreos.
how
that
long?
day.
yeah, I was like, I want a rainbow stuffed Oreo.
I know, you
like,
went to the
I don't
store
care about
looking for
whatever
one.
this stands
Yeah.
for. Like,
This all falls under this whole who gives a shit philosophy I have, where it's like, Axl Rose was probably a total dick. I never met him. But that doesn't change the fact that Paradise City is a smoking hot song, right? Chick-fil-A makes good chicken sandwiches, so I don't give a fuck what their stand on gay marriage is.
I've never ate their food.
Who cares?
I agree.
That's my thing.
I want to
Yeah,
eat their
fuck
food
it.
now just
Man,
because of the
if you only
controversy.
liked music from musicians who are good people, you wouldn't listen to music, because musicians are fucking assholes. 100% of them, including you, Don Rubes. All right. I think that's enough about the gays.
Yeah.
It's quite enough about the gays
can't
and the
wait for the
owls.
comics
What the hell
for
is this? What the hell's happened here? Okay, before we go, we like to talk about what everyone's playing and watching. We'll start down here, Rachel. You had big news.
I do
You were
have
so
big
excited.
news. I just got my first Xbox 360, which is actually the first console that I have owned, I think, legitimately, like on a legit level, and not stealing like my ex-boyfriends or something
Yeah.
since the PS1. So big news for me. I'm
Terribly
playing all
creepy
of the
too,
games.
stealing your ex-boyfriend's like.
He was an asshole.
Did you ever key it? Did you key his
my
Xbox?
Oh no, I just used
Or-
it until it
Oh, yeah.
quit working.
Until it red
was
ring.
actually a PS2.
That's like a really
Even worse,
nerdy
but-
key job.
He was actually.
I'm gonna
a
use that
a
asshole's
musician, too.
Xbox till it red rings.
And it worked.
So what games did you get?
Oh my gosh, so many. I have Mass Effect 3, Walking Dead. I'm also playing through Dante's Inferno and Resident Evil 5. And there's gonna be some Halo action
you're hitting it
on.
hard, huh? You're
yeah,
going big.
I'm
Okay.
not sleeping.
All right.
I'm not working outside of the
Yeah, you've been
office
talking about this for
anymore.
a while.
Yeah, it's on.
All right,
I'm gonna play
Cupquake.
all of the games.
You're like a jukebox, a game jukebox. What are you spending these days?
I'm playing currently BioShock.
Even
What?
though I
Really?
wasn't.
1. Binding
sorry.
of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, Smite, Dota 2. Was playing Diablo for a while, and then I got bored. And that's it right now.
That happens.
Yeah.
She's playing all these games
I
at the
got bored
same
with the
time with a
Diablo,
controller
too.
and a
Yeah, it
mouse.
was so disappointing.
Yeah.
But
And
Smite
Cupquake-
is really fun.
has Cupquake plays these games publicly, so it's a little bit different scenario for her than I think for us, where it's like we just sit down and goof around. You got to get your mic set up, all that stuff.
Yeah. I do play Smite most of the time, like not recording.
Are you gonna become a douchebag YouTuber? Please don't.
Yes. No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't let that. We've talked about this before. Don't let
No.
YouTube corrupt you.
No.
But you know what? If you make good videos, I'll watch it. Fuck it. Paradise City was great. Axl Rose was a dickhead. Right? Esme,
Trying
what
to
are you
insult
watching?
you right now. I am playing Halo 3 because I decided to go back and start with Halo, and then Halo 2, and that took forever to get through, and now I'm playing Halo 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make it so that way Halo 4 when it
I
comes
just
out.
accepted your friend request on Steam, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
A month later. Thank you.
Well, you know,
You're the jerk. In
I'm
that
a real
conversation.
busy guy. Esme. Yeah. So Halo 3, you're working your way through the Halos. What am I playing right now? A lot of Blacklight Retribution and Stalker. I'm working on Stalker, that old Fallout before there was Fallout 3. Anyway.
I thought you were just saying you're a stalker.
No, I got Stalker. That's Stalker 2, panty sniffer. I think that's it for the show. So I think we're gonna sign out. Yeah, let's do this thing. Thank you guys all for coming on, by the way.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Can I just
sorry.
say that I'm happy that after our sexual harassment training is when you brought girls on the
I'm
show.
sorry for what's about to happen too, because the Wolfman's about to come out. It's just a bummer that we have to close this way. So I apologize in advance, but we got to wrap the show up. So.
All right, motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh my God, so hot up in here. All these bitches lined up at the table on Radio Response. I'm gonna get fired for talking this bad shit, so this could be my last show of all time. Thank you guys so much for listening. And thank you ladies for coming on. Get your numbers right after this. We're going off the air.